reste-t-il de nos amours? Que reste-t-il de ces beaux jours?
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Again, I'm recording at 1 a.m. so I am gonna have to whisper again, but I just wanted to do a quick video, like kind of rant sort of, because I've come across some valuable information today. And so I'll start this video with talking about an experience I had the other day at work. Like I mentioned, I just switched jobs, so I was getting to know my other coworkers, right? And they're really cool after I met them now. But the first day I met my other coworkers, chopped it up for a little bit with the people I met, but there was this kind of feeling that I had inside of me, and it was something that I felt before, you know. I've had this feeling multiple times before, and it was this feeling of kind of like why. That why was, why does social interaction really matter? Why do I really care about the other person, right? And so where I'm going with this is, I recently just watched some videos from Cole Hastings. He's a really good YouTuber who makes a lot of videos about social anxiety and your social standing, I guess, and how to improve it. And he made some very valid points that I haven't talked about, and I have some notes right here to make sure I talk about it. But that thought has been something that I've pondered a lot over many years, and something that I've realized is that I never really cared much about people around me. And I know that sounds very harsh, and honestly it is, right? You can't have meaningful friendships when that's how you view things, and that's how it's been for a long time for me. And this is something that I've been wanting to fix, because I've always been told that you need friends to succeed, you need friends to upbuild, and I never really had friends like that, I guess you could say. So I'm glad I've made this realization today, because it's something that I've wanted to kind of think about and figure out for a long time, of why I don't really care about other people, I guess. The reason I'm okay with recording this is because I like to be authentic. Social media is something that you hardly find realness and authenticity on, and I personally truly relate to the creators who show their raw side and hide nothing. And so I'm trying my best to imitate that, if it means I have to expose myself. Yeah, so I never really had real friendships because of that viewpoint that I had. And so now that I've watched it, something Cole mentioned in his video was this quote that really hit. And it was, "Your reality is a reflection of the work you've done internally." Like I said in my last video, my mom is an emotional release practitioner. And as a kid, I've always grown up like mentally stable and like sane, I guess, and, you know, understanding of emotions because of my mom and how she helped explain things to me and my brothers. So I never really had trouble understanding and being empathetic towards others. But I never had this, I guess, desire to go deeper in connections, which is something that I regret now, older, because that's something that I long for. So yeah, I've done a lot of work internally, and that's why I was a little confused when I was finding out this information from these videos. But something Cole said was, you have to know who you are before you care to know about who other people are. So obviously, if I don't care about myself and I don't know who I am, why would I care about other people and who they are? Why would I want to get to know them as people if I don't even know myself? And that's something that kind of shocked me, because everybody thinks they know themselves so well, right? And the more I kind of thought about it, the more I realized he was right. I don't know too much about myself, and even though I have all these goals and aspirations, it's something that, you know, kind of shook me. And so it kind of set me back a little bit, where now I still am achieving and aiming to achieve those goals from last video, but I'm kind of working right now towards finding meaning towards who I am, and meaning towards why I want to be successful, why I want to reach these certain calisthenics moves, why I want to have a certain physique. And that's something I never realized, which is shocking to me, because it's interesting how I kind of just picked up the desire to have those things without even having a motivation towards it. And something else that he talked about was viewing others as a mini universe. It was a really cool type of concept, and he said that you can view others as literal mini universes. Obviously, you know that a universe is so vast, and so is somebody's personality, because people go through so much. And he was saying that, view them as a mini universe, that their experiences, what they like to do, their trials, what they believe in, their ideologies, that's all stuff you might not ever get to experience. And so you should take advantage of that and feel an urge to explore that mini universe, right? And going back to that experience that I had with my coworkers, they're really cool right now. If you guys see this, you guys are awesome. You guys are super chill. But it was just a weird feeling that I had, because in one of those situations, right, the owner was at the shop and everyone was talking in a group except for me. It was a little weird, I will say, but like I said, I never had a weird feeling of social anxiety per se. It was more of just like, I don't really care to actually go and put effort and care about talking to somebody. Why would I do that? That's the viewpoint that I had. And I'm glad that I realized, because as I got home, it kind of just hit me where it was like, I probably will never make good connections if I just keep thinking about relationships like this. So yeah, I think from now on I'm gonna use that mini galaxy like viewpoint on every new person I meet, and try to my best to get to know every single new person that I meet from now on, because relationships and connections are very important. So yeah, Cole also mentioned that people who are experts in communication and social situations have 3 common traits in their conversation skills. The first one being the lack of fear of rejection. That is something that is near impossible for me right now. Rejection is something I'm not used to. It's something that's scary to everyone at first, and so that for sure woke me up, as in I should get used to rejection and use rejection as strength instead of using it as a hit, because you can use rejection and failure as a mental boost. Honestly, failure is something that you learn from. So yeah, the second one being I'm not afraid to say anything dumb. I mean, honestly, I don't really have that fear right now, but obviously it's because I'm with my friends. It's people I'm comfortable with. So that's something that I realized too, is when everybody meets new people, 99% of people have a filter covering them, but you really just need to let that go. I'm gonna try that too. That's how you make conversations fun. That's how you get people to enjoy a conversation with you, because you might say something that's a little out of pocket, and you never know how that might make somebody feel. If it makes them feel weird, damn, I don't know what to say. Yeah, the third was leveling the mental playing field, and that's something that I think is a little more difficult. I think that's obviously something you can achieve once you're more seasoned in social situations, but I do think I can achieve that as well. But yeah, those are some points from Cole that I really enjoyed, because like I said, I never really thought about it, and even right now I'm about to go to bed. I just wanted to record this real quick, but it hit me, man. I was like, I really don't really know myself. So yeah, I am going to Hawaii tomorrow, and so I think I can also take this trip as an opportunity to kind of sit in silence at the beaches, enjoy God's creation, and really think about my purpose in this life and how I feel about myself. So yeah, and then I've also been watching this channel. His name is Sho Namoto, I think. I'll just call him Sho for now. His channel is really cool as well, and I picked up some points as well recently. One of them being a funny kind of actually topic, because he talks about how in the book I'm reading right now, Think and Grow Rich, he brings the point of the book is called Think and Grow Rich. It's not called Do This and Be Rich. It's not called How to Be Rich. It's not called Why to Be Rich, all this and that. It's Think and Grow Rich. And he stresses the point of manifestation. Like I said, my mom is in the emotional field, so I do think manifestation and affirmations work and help you achieve what you want. So that's just another kind of reinforcing point that I saw from Sho, because he was talking about how if you want to be socially attractive and accepted, you have to think that you already are, right? And that's something I never realized because, like I said, I never cared to be socially accepted. I didn't really have that need until now because I'm realizing how important friendships are. So that's just a short little point that I learned from Show. That's something that's actually even taught in the book itself, is you act like you already have it, basically. That's what Show's channel's slogan is, basically. I think it's live life like a movie. And so I'm going to start implementing that as well. Show also mentioned a form of meditation that I found intriguing. I am religious, so I consider praying a form of meditation, obviously, but there's also other ways to meditate, and one that Show brought to my attention was, if you don't feel like just affirming words and stuff to yourself in your mind works, try yelling in your mind, right? So sit there obviously peacefully, but in your mind you're like yelling, right? Like, so I tried it and it works. I can actually, like, it's only once I start yelling I can start vividly imagining and envisioning my affirmations in my head. So I'm gonna start using that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video because it's something that I've been thinking about ever since that day with my coworkers. I was uncertain of myself since then, and I never really understood why. So I'm glad I kind of understand it now, and I'm glad I have a solution. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna think about my life, think about my purpose and why I'm here and how I can help others. My dad always told me that your purpose in life, your born talent will always be used to serve somebody. It can always be used to serve somebody. So I'm going to figure out what that is. I'm going to figure out what I like to do, and I'm going to become interested in myself so that I can start becoming truly interested in others. I think that's another problem real quick, is when you watch too many videos about how to be socially attractive and how to start a conversation, it's like a script. And when it's a script, it's not genuine. And when it's not genuine, it's not a real connection. And what are we all seeking? Real connection. And so, yeah, I just kind of thought about that now. Oh yeah, I also just wanted to say thank you for the support. I didn't think I was going to receive any comments, but I received more comments than I thought I would have gotten in the last video. And I really appreciate the kind words and the support that you guys are giving me. I love y'all, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I was able to provide some insight and maybe bring some things to attention as well. This is my first kind of trial that I never thought I would have experienced before. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next later. I'm tired, bro. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna hop out of here. Peace.